So it's October of 2020. I'm 23 years old. I'm in my own apartment making $10,000 to $20,000 per month as a YouTuber. From the outside, everything looks great. I get recognized when I go out. People are telling my mom, calling her, saying how much they love my videos. I'm making the kind of money I always imagined and worked towards since leaving university, taking a risk because I heard you gotta risk it to take the biscuit. And everything is finally paying off. But on the inside, that couldn't be further from the truth. So if you're 18 to 25, maybe a little bit younger or older, doesn't really matter, but you're trying to make money online and you have these goals, maybe even in your room, you have these posters like 10,000 per month or $4,000 per month, because that was me. I was that boy. It's totally understandable to put those posters up. You need that source of motivation. You need something to look at to keep you on track to your goals. But I'm going to discuss with you and share with you what happened, how I got there, and what I start to feel as I reach those goals. Because believe it or not, it was at that time when I was making the most money that I felt the most amount of loneliness, confusion, and sadness in my life. And that's not going to be you, because you're here watching this video, and welcome to this channel. This channel is for you. I want to give you all the information that I wish I had. This is for my younger self and for my future self, whether it's about relationships, money, growth, development, and all that fun stuff. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow this channel as well, and welcome to the family. So you got your reasons why you want to make money, whether it's to help out your family. Maybe you want to get that car you always wanted. Maybe you want to get that girl and you think having the money will help with that. And you're not wrong. Money can be a really useful tool, but here is the key. It's a tool. In the Bible, it says the root of all evil is the love of money. So starting now, I want you to look at money as a tool and not something to be obsessed with. There's so many different ways you can make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on the internet, and you'll hear stories even like mine. Like for me, it was through YouTube, right? Being a content creator, making videos almost daily, and having a big following and making most of my money through AdSense and sometimes through sponsorships and merch. What you want is to make money online in a sustainable way. You need to have systems and you need to build. You can be a viral sensation, go up and then fall flat on your face. And that's not what you want. Especially now that you're young, it's really important to understand these 4 principles that I'm going to share with you in this video that will help you to build your wealth online in a sustainable way and to not be scared of losing it. Because we see all the time, I'm one of them, YouTubers that come in, get viral, and then they fall down. Hopefully, I want you to not be that person. Learn from my mistakes, things that I've been learning now through these 4 principles that are going to help you to stay on purpose, that are going to help you enjoy your time as you're building your business online. So the first thing is something that I think a lot of people don't even talk about. You might be watching the School of Hard Knocks. It's a gentleman who goes outside and he interviews successful people, whether they're in their luxury car or just on the street, and says, what do you do for a living to be able to afford a car like this or to have clothes like this? And what's the secret of making money? A lot of those videos, when you watch them, you'll realize in the end, they start talking about God. That brings me to principle number 1. You got to make sure you keep your relationship with God. As the money start to come in, I start to lose that relationship with God. And that was a lesson that he was trying to show me, but that's why I got the money, but was still very unhappy. In fact, more unhappy than I was when I was younger, not making any money, but still talking to God. So whatever your relationship is with God right now, I want you to make a purposeful and conscious decision that you're going to believe in a power that's higher than you. I call that God. And that's going to give you the strength to go through those hard times because you have faith that even though you're not seeing results, even though you haven't made $1 yet online, that it will work out. That's going to be that superpower that's going to lead you through those hard times and bring you into a world full of success. So regardless of your relationship, try to go to church once a week. Start to pray, ask God for help. Even if you don't really believe in him, just close your eyes and ask God for help. Start developing this relationship with God, and I can tell you from experience that he will answer. You will start to see signs. You just got to start believing and having faith. Number 2 is something that I did even with all the money that I was making online is don't let your family be an excuse. If you catch yourself saying things like, oh, my childhood this, it was so bad, or my dad is this, my mom doesn't make this much money, or I was never in a family of entrepreneurs, oh, my dad just he didn't set me up for success. These are all stories that you've built over the years and can have some truth to them, but you got to understand they are not serving you, brother. They are not serving you. You always want to be telling yourself stories that are serving you. Even if it's true, even if your parents didn't set you up for success, you got to start telling yourself today that my parents did the best with what they had, with the information that they had from the generation that they came from. Because at that time, you got to understand there was no YouTube to tell our parents, oh, this is how you make money online. So you got to give them some room, give them some slack, see them as yourself. You know, we always think, oh, our parents are the superheroes. And when you grow up, you'll realize that they're just like you. You're your dad when he was young and trying to figure shit out. You're your mom when she was young and trying to figure shit out. So give them grace. Instead of letting them be your excuse, let you be the reason why you gotta get rich and take care of them and love them. And you don't have to make money in order to love them. You can start loving them right now. You can pick up your phone and call them right now. But hopefully, as you start to make more money, you will spend some of that money on the people that you love, your family and your friends. But again, it's free to give them a phone call and let them know how much you love them. Let your love for them be your superpower through those rough times as well. Speaking of friends and family, this brings me to principle number 3, which is you got to make time to build those quality and meaningful relationships. When I was growing up, I was so focused on making my online businesses work that I lost touch with a bunch of great, beautiful friends that I call brothers today. And I'm so glad that, you know, at least one of them, we're still in touch. But I sacrificed those quality relationships because I thought I need to put everything into this online business. And guys, the truth is, it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to have 100 friends, but make sure you prioritize having a group of maybe 1 to 5 people around you that are on the same path as you, and that you make time to meet with them, talk to them, check in with them regularly, because there's just certain things that's not worth it, man. You don't want to be, you know, a millionaire with no friends. And friendships, they take effort to develop. So that's something that you should start focusing on today. Whether that's an online community, you can leave a comment right now and I'll reach out to you and we can make a group chat together. Or if you have that one friend that you know is on the same journey as you, do not cut them off, guys. Okay, it's very important to keep those quality relationships. Now, if you think they're on a different journey and your goals are not aligned, then it's okay. You can obviously cut them off because at that point they're not serving you. But make sure you prioritize quality relationships, because that's something that's irreplaceable no matter how rich you are. Last but not least, principle number 4, you got to make sure you're reading 30 minutes per day. That's what's going to give you the information you need in order to apply and develop as a person. The books that I would suggest starting off with is obviously Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I really enjoyed 10X by Grant Cardone. You have 2 books that you can put into your calendar right now and start reading 30 minutes a day. Whether that's audiobooks, I personally like audiobooks while I'm eating. I like to listen. Or if you're actually reading the physical copy, make sure you're putting in the time to get the information you need that's going to take you to the next step. All right, so I was going to end the video there for the 4 principles, but if you're still watching, I thought I'd give you some more nuggets and just an overview of my final thoughts about being that young and trying to make money online. Look, guys, I'm going to be honest. It's not about the money that you make. You know, I remember my mom telling me, Amir, even though you used to make more money at that time when I was younger, I like the version of you now more than ever before. You got to focus on building money. That's absolutely true. But you got to make sure your character always comes first. I want you to be generous even when you don't really have the money. I want you to have the abundance mindset. Love your parents. Love your family. Truly love them. Love God. Make time for God. I want you to pray. Those are the things. Those are the actions that not only will they get you more money in the long term, and more sustainable money, but you're going to feel fulfillment from your life. And that's what I think you're looking for. You're not looking to make 10 to 20 or 50 or 100,000 per month. You're looking for fulfillment. And a lot of fulfillment comes from your internal happiness, and that doesn't always have to be linked with money. And this is how you can start building wealth long term. 4 words I always live by, guys. Have integrity, be honest, be disciplined, have passions, and have humility. Everyone's fighting a battle. Love your people, love your neighbors. There's truth to it. When you start loving your neighbors, you see them as yourself. You want to do more for them. You want to do more for your community. So you start seeking what are some valuable actions I can take today to add value. And in return, you'll get money in exchange for that. Okay? I love you so much. As always, keep building those miracle relationships. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.